And what is going on YouTube? Just another game channel, bringing you just another video. So here we are, ladies and gentlemen, back with another Armour set. I finalised 3 new sets, but I'm still missing one piece on about another 5 sets, so it's very frustrating. So we've now got the Optimacy set for every single species, every single class, sorry, the Hunter, the Warlock and the Titan. So, as epic music intros in, no just kidding, if only. Now I think this is a sweet looking set of armour. It's simple for a Titan, but it's got some slickness to it, hasn't it? The shoulders are not too overwhelming like on some of the other designs that I disagree with. It's all just slender to the point. It's like, yeah, I'm a powerhouse and I'm fast. So this guy makes his presence known, I think, in this armour, ornate beauty of it as well. And I personally think that you can see the mark he's wearing. Rather than trousers, I think these guys should wear like a kimono type thing, you know, like almost like a dress essentially, from those martial arts series where they look like dresses, and that'd be kind of really cool. But anyway, let's get in and have a look at the armour itself. Now, ignore the 301s. I've not done anything to upgrade these parts yet, other than the basic integration of armour. I've not applied mods to it, maybe to some of them. So this is what we're looking at, and in its original colour, I think it's absolutely fantastic. I'm already noticed some asymmetrical qualities that I absolutely love. Look at the right arm. Look at these bells or metal, whatever it is, and it isn't on the left arm. And I think that's fantastic. Little details like that is what make this game. And of course, we're gonna look at the flavour text. We're gonna look at the detailing of each piece, and then we're going to look at some possible camos. So let's have a look. So, from higher top humanity we watch. Okay, so this could be very similar to, it could be the identical text to the other pieces that I've done. I've done the Warlock, haven't I? Yes, and I've also done the Hunter, but I don't recall offhand, but a similar message was given, or could be identical. So it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate that this is mobility based. That might not be too bad, because, you know, the ability to jump high with a Titan is already there, but imagine that extra height you get. On top of that, mobility, everyone's like, oh, because in the Hunters it takes away from your resilience and your healing. But I think you can find a good balance here, and having high mobility might be quite good on a Titan, because when you're strafing in a gunfight, you've got the upper hand. So yeah, I think that's particularly cool. Now, I've not added a mod at this very moment. But yes, the helmet itself I think is fantastic. I just think it looks awesome. Does anyone disagree? I mean, seriously? It's so simple, it's awesome. It looks futuristic. It looks futuristic combined with old world knights. You know, it's got the blade motif running through the centre of the helmet. You've got the ear panels and maybe the locking mechanisms on each side. I love the detailing, the white backdrop there underneath the grey outer plating, and the shape. I mean, it looks like the eyes of the robot. You could always think, if this was an alien, you'd think, yeah, those 2 long slits on each side are the eyes, and this alien's looking at you. You know, it's an imposing helmet if you look at it from that perspective. It's sharp, it's pointed, it's direct. It's like, hey, I'm the vanguard, we're the first in, I'm the leader. Look at me. This is where you die. You know, it's got that sort of feel to it. So yes, it's improved mobility, and we've got mobility and health recover. So that's nice there. That popping on health recovery, we can actually get a balance there between mobility and all. So that's great. That's really great. So, you know, I've been selling a couple of mods. I can only really apply one. I've been selling a couple of mods to try and get the kinetic ones, and it costs a fortune. Most of my mods at one point were legendary, and now they are not. So what I'm going to start to do is, when I've maxed out my Glimmer again, I'm going to go and buy a load of random blue mods from the gunsmith, and then any that triple up will give me the option to become legendary again, and I think that's how we'll fix that. So that's great. So that's the helmet. Sorry for going on a bit there. Now the arms I love. I think they're fantastic. You hold the means of control. You hold the means to control worlds. So this is like theology or philosophy or existentialism on an epic proportion. Again, we've got increasing mobility, but here we could remove resistance and have again straight down the line +3 there. Now I'm not going to have enough money to attach to these, unfortunately. 99,000 about an hour ago. So yeah. But the arms themselves, I think are great. I don't like the fluffy. I admit I don't like the fluffy sleeve. It's like, oh, your touch is warm, around the wrist. You got your wrist warmers on, baby, But the armour itself, the shoulders, the arms are phenomenal. The detailing, and this is what I love. This right side has this extra innate metal strip with banners coming off it. I mean, wouldn't it be nice if in the future you got a more war-torn version of this, and each one of these banners was a different colour, represented a different faction, or maybe tags or whatever represent fallen comrades. I think that'd be a great idea. I think they should bring out. Yeah, I think Bungie should bring out an armor set that has like all the fallen heroes on them. Collection of dog tags, but more innovative. Like something like this. You could innovate using each one of these strands becomes like a different piece of material from a different area with a different design on it. Something taken from the corpse of Osiris or whoever. Osiris is not dead, but what I mean. All these Dreadnought and all these different people that either were once great heroes and fell into the path of darkness, or did something amazing and are still around, or died to save us. Yeah, but I love the asymmetrical quality of that. It's only on one shield, one side. I'm very tempted to try and upgrade this armor piece and wear it, because I think it looks great. So yeah, I think that's fantastic. Personally, I think we might get some interesting attempts with the color on this. I think it's going to be great. So your true worth has at last manifested. Damn, these are like impacting statements. So we can take something off resilience there and put that into recovery again. So it's always allowing us something, one way or another, which I think is really great. And yeah. So the armour itself, the intricate patterns, the motifs throughout the armour, the arms, the chest, on the helmet, the chest plate at the back. I think it's great, and I love this right arm, this asymmetrical element there that does not need to be there. And look at the right side there, where the white bolt is bolting in the framework into the Titan's armour, and the softer materials creased. I mean, they really did nail it when they came to design, particularly armour sets. And Legs of Ops made the final pieces that I needed. We'll get back into that at some point. So, okay, so the flavor text is, all that tread below will learn that we, the Optimacy, dwell above. Now, this could be talking about literal events that and the order of Optimacy. Maybe there is an order of Optimacy, and they do dwell directly above them. Maybe it's something to do with the 9. Maybe these are more than just metaphors. But the boots are probably my least favourite element. I don't like the leg warmer and the wrist warmer components. They're the only bits. I don't hate them. I just don't think they work very well. I think like the wrist there and this leg there should have been bound more like with the ornate chest plate symbol, and it was like made out of a solid material that bound the showing the break between the boots and the legs. Now, maybe from a conceptual standpoint, the designers, look, this is decided to to talk about. This is about Optimacy, about being, you know, and maybe we need a softening touch on this beautiful, elegant armour. The elegance already, the simplicity and elegance already portrays Optimacy. Maybe they thought that's not enough. Maybe, look, we're a Titan. We destroy everything in our path. So let's show that we are caring and kind, and we will be optimistic in our views to you and help the others. And so these soft materials are part of getting that idea of Optimacy as a message across. Obviously I could easily be looking way too far into it. So I really like the Titan mark. Blue's not my favourite colour. It's quite simple with the innate design on. I prefer a different colour, but what I like about it is that there's so much of it. It just covers everything, and I think that's fantastic. But I still think, you know, you should get Titans with massive cloaks, with fur collars and massive cloaks like Saladin. You know, the hoods, if you know, they can have cloaks just with fur collars. You know, take their inspiration from Game of Thrones, but then others could have like massive fur hoods that they don't actually put up, and they just leave them draped down back. You know, I think there's a lot of missed opportunity there. But overall, guys, I'm really liking this Optimacy set. I don't know about you guys, but I think it's fantastic. If I can earn a little bit more money, I'm probably just gonna. I mean, I could easily pop the shelter in. I'm trying to collect the shelter in place. I've still got to do the Phoenix Strife video because I've got all those pieces. I ain't got all the shelter in place pieces. I don't even think I've got the arms. Okay, I do have the arms. I've got the helmet. I just don't have the legs. So for the time being, it's not worth deleting that just to show you guys. But you know, I think this is absolutely fantastic. I think this is a really nice, sleek set. It's got high mobility, high resilience. You know, it's along the board, and then you can tweak that depending on what mods you attach to it. So that's great. So I think we should have a quick look at colours, guys, and then we'll carry on and move on if that's okay with everybody else. And apologies that there's not been as many videos this week. I am, like I said, the insomnia has knocked me off my ass, and now I feel like I've got a right ear infection, something wrong with my throat. I was almost vomiting today, and I feel really ill, as if I've got like some sort of bug. So maybe, and that could you know, and a slight headache on my right frontal lobe, which feels like it could turn into a migraine. Or this is just all side effects from the insomnia, but we'll see. So, okay, let's have a look at Omnilon. What we got here for you, buddy? That's quite nice, actually. Yeah, like a brighter grey blue. That's quite nice. I like that blue rather than the darker blue, but I miss the grey. But yeah, that's a pretty nice looking set. So we've got to do a few ridiculous ones, don't we? Like the ones that have a luminous yellow in them. Oh, actually, that looks really fucking good. Holy shit, look at that, guys. Oh, look at that. It's like all the ornaments are refracted, slightly green mirror. That has got a quality to it that I was not expecting. I was expecting the entire thing not to be grey, but to be like a luminous green. But that looks, yeah, that looks really nice. Maybe not really nice, but that certainly was a shock. So let's see what some of the favourites apply as. Iron Wolf. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh damn. Oh my god, yeah. Just come to kick some ass. Oh my god, that shit looks amazing. I love that. I love the metallic. I do love the metallic ones, guys. I really do. Iron Battalion. This will be more green than anything. It still might work out quite nicely. I mean, yeah, it looks good, green and gold. I mean, that looks elegant. I always want to keep the Optimacy colours the same as they always are, because the Warlock one looks very elegant. Go back and check through. This will be posted on my channel, but go back and check through all my armour videos. Some of them have as many as 4,000 or 5,000 views. I know, even I can't believe it. You know, so if you think you might enjoy this type of thing, feel free to subscribe and like. I keep forgetting to ask that because I don't want to beg for you know, this is non-monetary. Oh wow, that kind of looks cool. It's a cross between, does it look cool or does it look cheap? I can't quite make my mind up. But just a solid white, like having pure white armour is always something that everyone does a second take at, don't you? Because it looks so goddamn cool. or not, you know, or not. So we've got the golden trace. This is gold with carbon fibre type thing. I mean, that looks great. Yeah, if I could, it's a shame I can't just zoom in. I mean, I could go into the individual pieces and apply the preview shader, but you don't get to see the whole thing then, but you get close-ups of what it actually looks like, and I think it's great. Now, Midnight Talos, this should be all gold and silver, this. Now, yeah, I much prefer the Iron Wolf than this, because I don't like the materials trying to be turned into gold, because obviously they're not quite gold, they're not reflective, so they look a bit cheap yellow. Well, that's a shame. What about more traditionals? So, Noble Constant Red, nothing noble about this. Looks a bit cheap to me, but if you're going to go for a Virgin, always go for the Cirrus. Yeah, modular. These seem to work out better, won't they? Yeah, heavy undercoat red. But I've got to say, some of the more subtle ones so far have been the best, I think. The Amulon one. Yeah, it's you know, it's actually better than I thought. You know, it's not too bad. And then of course, one of my surprises was it this one? Yeah, it reminds me of Halo for some reason. Like, look at the toxic sort of metallic green, but not toxic. I mean, the colour looks toxic, but it's not. It doesn't give off that concept, that emotion. So, yeah, I don't know, guys. From what you've seen, if you get to the end, give me a vote. What do you think? Do you think something like Iron Wolf, like, you know, all silver with innate gold and brown imprints on there, or do you think maybe keeping it maybe just keeping it as is like this? What do you think? Something like this, just keeping it like all the others, just keep it solid. I don't know, guys, but anyway, thank you everybody so much for watching. If not, you know, for those that stay tuned at videos, I really appreciate it, guys. My sub count keeps climbing. I'm going to be playing some more Witcher 3 later, but don't you worry, I've got more Armour videos. I'll be starting to record my meditation runs, because I've already got the Frumia set. I'm halfway there to getting the Warlock's version of that armour, whatever that might be, by pursuing Ikora Ray's missions. So everybody, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all on the next one. So cheers.